Hey, it's Clint Baker. Welcome back to another episode of Hillbilly Hippie Honeybees. So, don't do it. All right? Stick around. I'm going to tell you a couple of things. One about today and a personal thing that's going on with me and why we haven't been on posting as much regularly here lately. But I think things are starting to get back to normal. So, stick around. Look at the girls. They are out. But it's in the 60s here in the state of West Virginia. They're doing some major clean out, as you can see by the dead bees on the ground. You can see that they are trying to clean things up, stretching their wings and all that, all the way around. All of them's got good movement except for that one on the far end. That may not be a good sign, but you're gonna have that. Maybe this one up here on this end too. So I get it. It's 65 degrees here today in West Virginia, and the snow is melting off, as you can see around here. It's starting to melt down and getting good. But what do you not want to do? So the nights are supposed to still be in the 20s and in the teens around this area. You don't want to go opening up your boxes. I know that if you want to do that, it's something that we all want to do, but wait. So here in a few days, watch your weather, especially in your area. You're likely going to end up with 35 to 40 degrees at night and hotter during the day. That would be a good time to be able to get into them and to be able to, if you need to put any extra feed on them or anything like that at that time. Why do you not want to get into them today? I know it's tempting. Well, you'll break that cluster apart, and I know there's going to be a lot of different opinions on out there, but our thought process on this is you'll break the cluster apart. They'll be out swarming more than what they are right now. Right now, they're just doing their own thing, right? They're stretching their wings, they're doing defecation flights and all that. But if you get in there, there's going to be more and more of that cluster is going to be broken and get out. I just got stung on the ear. It'll break that cluster apart even more, and then this evening there's a possibility that when it does get really cold, they won't be clustered up as tight. Let them be natural right now. Watch the weather, and whenever your area gets above, let's say 35, 40 degrees at night, and it's going to be, warmer during the day, especially 50, 55 or higher, then you can get into them. But I know it's tempting, but don't. All right, so I thought I'd tell you why we haven't been on our channel as much here lately. So here a few weeks ago, yes, and this happened right in the middle of winter, I was diagnosed with Lyme disease. And so, yes, in the middle of all this snow that we've had, in the middle of all that, we had some warm days. And from what I've been reading, the ticks will come out during those warm days, even with the snow on and everything. I got a tick on my leg. My wife pulled it off. That night it looked just like a whitehead, a pimple, right? And don't want to be graphic, but then by the next morning it was starting to get black in the center, and it was starting to get the typical bullseye around it. So I went to the doctor. I didn't know that you could save the tick and have the tick tested, but I went and had blood tests drawn. I ended up with Lyme's disease. I did get on the antibiotic treatment, and then from the antibiotic treatment, I've got to wait a little while, and then I'm gonna be retested to see if that worked. Chances are it didn't. Maybe something I have to live with the rest of my life, but it's just something to know. Where did I get the tick at? Right here in this yard. So the tick either fell out of the tree, come up through the off of one of the pieces of grasses as I walked by. But be educated about that, because Lyme disease isn't fun. And then the one that's even worse is the one from the Lone Star tick, that you get allergic to red meat. And two friends of mine at work have that, and it's not good. So I'm thankful that the Lord's, if I'm going to get either one of them, I feel blessed that it's the Lyme disease. I know that can be a big issue, but again, just because it's winter time doesn't mean you don't need to take precautions for ticks outside. So that's why we haven't been on here lately. And so just wanted to be upfront about that. So anyway, again, wait until we have warmer nights before you get into them, and protect yourself from ticks while you're outside, even in the wintertime. All right. Well, God bless you all, and we'll see you here soon. The weather is getting warmer, and as you can see behind me, the bees are loving it and stretching their wings today. But let them be natural and do their stuff today. So, all right. Well, God bless you all, and until next time, we'll see you then.